Have you ever wondered why some people thrive into their 90s, bursting with energy and independence, while others struggle to reach 80? Why do two people, same age, same background, and even same family, have such different paths in their later years? Is it just luck, genetics, or something more? The truth will surprise you. Small, everyday habits can quietly steal years from your life or add a vibrant decade to it. In this video, we'll uncover the 5 deadly habits after 60 that shorten lives and share simple, practical steps to avoid them, so you can live not just longer, but with joy and purpose. Watch until the end to discover how these small changes can transform your health and add quality years to your life, because your next chapter deserves to be your best. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. Stop daily motion activities. The first critical mistake that many seniors make after retirement is halting their daily physical activities. Retirement often brings a sense of relief, a chance to finally slow down and enjoy well-deserved rest after years of hard work. While rest is undoubtedly important, completely stopping physical movement is one of the most detrimental decisions you can make for your health. Your body, much like a car, requires regular use to stay functional. Imagine a car left untouched in a garage for months. Its tires lose air, the battery drains, and the engine begins to rust. Similarly, when you stop moving, your body starts to deteriorate. Muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and overall vitality diminishes. Consider the story of Mr. Peterson, a retired high school teacher I once knew. After retiring, he embraced a sedentary lifestyle, spending most of his days sitting in his favorite armchair, engrossed in books, watching television, or napping. At first, this seemed like a well-earned luxury. However, within just 3 years, the consequences of his inactivity became glaringly apparent. His leg muscles weakened significantly, making it difficult for him to walk without assistance. Chronic back pain became a constant companion, and climbing even a few stairs left him breathless and exhausted. When he finally visited a doctor, the diagnosis was clear. His issues weren't solely due to aging but were largely the result of muscle atrophy caused by a lack of physical activity. Now, contrast Mr. Peterson's experience with that of Mrs. Lopez, another retiree who took a different path. After retiring, Mrs. Lopez made a conscious decision to stay active. Every morning, she joined a group of neighbors for a brisk 30-minute walk through her local park. On weekends, she spent hours tending to her garden, planting flowers and vegetables, which kept her physically engaged and mentally stimulated. She even joined a community dance class, where she rediscovered her love for salsa dancing. Now in her late 70s, Mrs. Lopez remains vibrant, confident, and independent. She walks with a steady gait, maintains her home, and enjoys an active social life. Her story illustrates a powerful truth. Motion is medicine. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to stay healthy. Simple, consistent activities like walking, stretching, yoga, or gardening can make a profound difference. The key is to find activities you enjoy and incorporate them into your daily routine. By keeping your body in motion, you preserve muscle strength, improve joint flexibility, enhance circulation, and boost your mood. Most importantly, regular movement slows the aging process, helping you maintain your independence and quality of life for years to come. So, commit yourself. No matter your age, keep moving, because a body in motion stays young at heart. Number 2. Skipping regular health checkups. The second major mistake that many seniors make is neglecting regular health checkups, often under the misguided belief that they're unnecessary if they feel healthy. It's a common refrain I hear, "I feel fine, why waste time and money going to the doctor?" This mindset, while understandable, is incredibly risky. Many of the most serious health conditions, including high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers, are known as silent killers, because they can develop and progress without causing noticeable symptoms until they reach advanced, often life-threatening stages. By the time you feel something is wrong, the damage may already be significant, and treatment options may be far more invasive or less effective. Consider the sobering case of Mr. David, a 70-year-old man who epitomized this mistake. Mr. David was the picture of health, or so he thought. He was active in his community, enjoyed gardening, and rarely felt unwell, so he saw no need for regular doctor visits. "I'm as fit as a fiddle," he'd often say with a chuckle. Tragically, one morning, he suffered a sudden stroke that left him partially paralyzed and confined to a wheelchair. After a battery of tests, his doctors discovered that he had been living with undiagnosed high blood pressure for years, a condition that could have been easily detected and managed with routine checkups. Had he been monitoring his blood pressure regularly, simple lifestyle changes or medication could have prevented the stroke that changed his life forever. His story is a stark reminder that feeling healthy is not a reliable indicator of your actual health status. Now, let's look at Helen, a woman who took a proactive approach to her health. At 68, Helen made annual checkups a cornerstone of her routine, viewing them as an essential investment in her future. During one such visit, her doctor noticed that her cholesterol levels were creeping into the high range. Not yet critical, but a potential red flag for heart disease. Armed with this knowledge, Helen took immediate action. She overhauled her diet, incorporating heart-healthy foods like leafy greens, whole grains, and fatty fish while cutting back on processed foods and saturated fats. She also committed to a daily 30-minute walk, which not only helped manage her cholesterol but also boosted her energy and mood. Under her doctor's guidance, she began a low-dose medication to further support her heart health. These small, proactive steps made a world of difference. Today, at 80, Helen is a vibrant, active woman who enjoys gardening, traveling with friends, and even teaching her grandchildren how to bake. Her commitment to regular checkups allowed her to catch and address a potential problem before it became a crisis, preserving her health and vitality for years to come. The contrast between Mr. David and Helen underscores a critical truth. Prevention is far better than cure. Regular health checkups are like a safety net, catching issues before they spiral out of control. During these visits, your doctor can monitor key health markers such as blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol levels, and heart function. They can also perform screenings for age-related conditions like osteoporosis, colon cancer, or prostate issues, which are often treatable when caught early. Checkups provide an opportunity to discuss any subtle changes in your health, update vaccinations, and receive personalized advice on lifestyle changes to optimize your well-being. For women, mammograms and bone density scans are critical. For men, prostate exams may be recommended. These appointments aren't a waste of time. They're an investment in your longevity and quality of life. To make checkups a habit, schedule them annually, just as you would any important commitment. Keep a health journal to track any changes or concerns to discuss with your doctor, and don't hesitate to ask questions about screenings or tests relevant to your age and family history. By staying proactive, you empower yourself to take control of your health and avoid the devastating consequences of untreated conditions. Your future self will thank you for prioritizing prevention today. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 3. Isolation and loneliness. The third and often underestimated mistake seniors make is allowing social isolation and loneliness to take hold. As we age, life's transitions can naturally lead to a shrinking social circle. Children grow up, move away, and become busy with their own lives. Friends may relocate, retire to distant places, or sadly pass away. Retirement itself can mean fewer daily interactions with colleagues, leaving a void where workplace camaraderie once thrived. Over time, these changes can leave seniors spending more time alone, which can have profound and far-reaching effects on both mental and physical health. Loneliness isn't just an emotional hardship, it's a serious health risk, with studies showing that chronic loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, dementia, depression, anxiety, and even premature death. I once knew a woman named Eleanor, whose story illustrates the devastating impact of isolation. At 72, Eleanor lost her husband of 50 years, a loss that left her heartbroken and adrift. In her grief, she began to withdraw from the world. She stopped attending the weekly book club she once loved, declined invitations to family gatherings, and spent most of her days alone in her quiet home. At first, she told herself she just needed time to heal, but as months turned into years, her isolation deepened. Within a few years, her health began to decline in alarming ways. She experienced frequent memory lapses, struggled with low energy, and developed symptoms of depression. Her once sparkling personality faded, and she seemed to age far beyond her years. Loneliness had taken a toll not only on her emotional well-being but also on her physical health, weakening her immune system and exacerbating cognitive decline. Eleanor's story is a heartbreaking reminder of how isolation can erode both body and spirit. Now, consider George, a widower who faced a similar loss but chose a different path. After losing his partner, George recognized the importance of staying connected and engaged. He joined a local library book club, where he found joy in discussing novels and sharing ideas with new friends. He began volunteering at a community center once a week, helping organize events for children and seniors, which gave him a sense of purpose and belonging. On a whim, he signed up for a painting class at a local art studio, discovering a creative outlet that brought him immense satisfaction. These activities not only filled his days with meaning but also surrounded him with a supportive network of friends and acquaintances. At 80, George is a beacon of positivity. Cheerful, mentally sharp, and deeply engaged in his community. His social connections have kept him physically active, emotionally resilient, and intellectually stimulated, proving that human connection is a powerful antidote to the challenges of aging. The difference between Eleanor and George highlights a vital lesson. Social connection is medicine for both the soul and the body. Loneliness triggers stress responses in the body, elevating cortisol levels and increasing inflammation, which can contribute to a host of health problems. Conversely, staying socially active boosts mental health, reduces stress, and even strengthens the immune system. To avoid the trap of isolation, take proactive steps to build and maintain your social network. Reach out to old friends or family members, even if it's just a phone call or a quick coffee date. Join a local club, such as a book club, gardening group, or fitness class, where you can meet people who share your interests. Volunteering is another powerful way to connect. Whether it's helping at a food bank, mentoring youth, or assisting at a community event, giving back fosters a sense of purpose and builds meaningful relationships. If mobility or distance makes in-person connections challenging, technology can be a lifeline. Video calls, social media platforms, or online classes can help you stay engaged with others from the comfort of your home. For example, many seniors have found joy in virtual book clubs, online art classes, or even gaming communities that connect people across the globe. Even small, intentional actions, like sending a text to a friend or striking up a conversation with a neighbor, can make a big difference. The key is to prioritize connection, no matter how small it may seem, and to seek out opportunities to engage with others regularly. By avoiding these three critical mistakes, abandoning physical activity, neglecting health checkups, and succumbing to isolation, you can take charge of your health and well-being in your later years. Commit to staying active with daily movement, whether it's a walk, a dance class, or a gardening session. Make routine checkups a non-negotiable part of your schedule to catch potential health issues early. And above all, nurture your social connections, because human relationships are the heartbeat of a fulfilling life. These choices will empower you to live with vitality, independence, and joy for years to come. If you found these insights valuable, consider subscribing to receive more life-saving tips and strategies to help you thrive in your golden years. Your future is worth investing in. Start today. Number 4. Ignoring chronic health issues. The fourth critical mistake that many individuals over 60 make is the dangerous tendency to overlook or dismiss chronic health conditions, often attributing them to the inevitable wear and tear of aging. It's all too common to experience persistent symptoms like back pain, joint stiffness, chronic fatigue, shortness of breath, or even subtle changes in mood or energy levels and shrug them off with a resigned, "Oh, it's just part of getting older." This mindset, while understandable, can have profound and far-reaching consequences. Chronic conditions such as arthritis, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, or even early signs of cognitive decline are not benign inconveniences that can be ignored. Left unaddressed, these conditions do not remain static. They progress silently, causing cumulative damage to vital organs and systems, often culminating in a health crisis that could have been prevented with early intervention. The human body is remarkably resilient, but it relies on us to heed its warning signals. For example, untreated arthritis can lead to joint degeneration, reduced mobility, and chronic pain that severely limits one's quality of life. Uncontrolled diabetes can damage blood vessels, nerves, and organs, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, kidney failure, or vision loss. High blood pressure, often called the silent killer, can strain the heart and arteries over the years, leading to life-threatening complications like heart failure or aneurysms. The tragedy is that many of these conditions, when caught early and managed properly, can be controlled, allowing individuals to maintain their independence, vitality, and joy in life well into their later years. To illustrate the consequences of ignoring chronic health issues, consider the story of Mrs. Eleanor Brown, a 68-year-old retiree who began experiencing arthritis pain in her knees and hips. Like many, she dismissed the discomfort as a normal part of aging, saying, "I'm old, aches and pains are just what happens." She avoided seeking medical advice, assuming that rest would alleviate the problem. However, as the pain intensified, she moved less and less, avoiding activities she once loved, like gardening and walking with friends. This inactivity led to significant weight gain, which placed even more stress on her already inflamed joints, creating a vicious cycle of pain and immobility. Within 5 years, Mrs. Brown's condition deteriorated to the point where she required a wheelchair for mobility. Her independence was severely compromised, and she became reliant on others for basic tasks, a stark contrast to the active, self-sufficient woman she had been. Her story serves as a sobering reminder of how neglecting chronic conditions can erode one's quality of life and rob them of the freedom to live fully. Now, let's contrast Mrs. Brown's experience with that of Mr. James Harris, a 71-year-old man diagnosed with mild type 2 diabetes during a routine checkup. Rather than ignoring the diagnosis or downplaying its significance, Mr. Harris took immediate action. He worked closely with his healthcare team to develop a comprehensive management plan tailored to his needs. This included adopting a nutrient-rich diet low in processed sugars and refined carbohydrates, committing to a daily 30-minute walk, and diligently monitoring his blood sugar levels. He also attended diabetes education classes to better understand his condition and joined a local support group to stay motivated. Over time, these small but consistent efforts paid off. Not only did Mr. Harris stabilize his blood sugar levels, but he also lost excess weight, improved his cardiovascular health, and gained a renewed sense of energy. Today, at 82, he remains active, drives himself to the store, volunteers at his local community center, and enjoys an independent lifestyle that many of his peers envy. His proactive approach demonstrates the transformative power of addressing chronic conditions early and managing them with diligence and care. The key takeaway is that chronic health conditions, no matter how minor they may seem initially, demand attention and action. If you're experiencing persistent symptoms, whether it's joint pain, fatigue, elevated blood pressure, or changes in mood or cognition, don't dismiss them as just aging. Schedule an appointment with your doctor, get a proper diagnosis, and follow through with a treatment plan. This might involve lifestyle changes like improving your diet, increasing physical activity, or managing stress, as well as adhering to prescribed medications or therapies. Regular checkups and open communication with your healthcare provider are essential for catching issues early and preventing them from escalating. By taking small, consistent steps to manage chronic conditions today, you can prevent significant suffering tomorrow and preserve your ability to live a vibrant, independent life for years to come. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 5. Living without purpose. The fifth and equally perilous mistake is living without a sense of purpose, particularly in the years following retirement. For many, retirement represents a long-awaited opportunity to step back from the demands of a career and embrace a more relaxed lifestyle. However, without a clear sense of purpose to fill the void left by work, this newfound freedom can quickly morph into aimlessness, leading to feelings of emptiness, disconnection, and even despair. Far too many retirees fall into the trap of thinking, "My productive years are over, now I'll just coast through the days." While rest has its place, a life spent merely passing time without meaningful engagement can have devastating effects on both mental and physical health. Without a reason to get up in the morning, the spirit can weaken, the mind can grow dull, and the body often follows, accelerating the aging process and increasing the risk of depression, cognitive decline, and physical frailty. Decades of research underscore the profound link between purpose and longevity. Studies consistently show that individuals who maintain a sense of purpose, whether through creative pursuits, volunteering, mentoring, or nurturing relationships, tend to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. Purpose provides a reason to stay engaged with the world, fostering resilience, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. Conversely, a lack of purpose can lead to social isolation, feelings of worthlessness, and a decline in overall health. The absence of meaningful activity can contribute to sedentary habits, poor nutrition, and a weakened immune system, all of which accelerate the aging process and diminish quality of life. To highlight the impact of living without purpose, consider the story of Ruth Thompson, a former schoolteacher who retired at 62. After leaving her career, Ruth struggled to find meaning in her days. She spent hours watching television, rarely leaving the house or engaging with others. She often remarked, "I'm just waiting for whatever comes next," reflecting a sense of resignation about her life. Over time, her lack of purpose led to social isolation, as she withdrew from friends and family. The absence of mental and physical stimulation contributed to weight gain, declining energy levels, and a deepening sense of depression. By her early 70s, Ruth had become frail, both physically and emotionally, and her once vibrant spirit had faded. Her story is a poignant reminder of how a lack of purpose can erode one's health and happiness. In stark contrast, consider Mr. Rajesh Anand, a retired accountant who found a renewed sense of purpose after leaving his job at 65. Rather than settling into a sedentary routine, Mr. Anand began volunteering as a math tutor for children in his neighborhood. He discovered that teaching not only kept his mind sharp but also brought him immense joy and a sense of connection. He often said, "These kids give me energy, they make me feel alive." His daily interactions with his students provided structure to his days, fostered meaningful relationships, and kept him physically active as he walked to and from the community center. At 84, Mr. Anand continues to teach, radiating vitality, enthusiasm, and a zest for life that inspires everyone around him. His story illustrates how even a modest commitment to a meaningful activity can transform one's retirement years into a time of growth, fulfillment, and health. Finding purpose doesn't require grand or extraordinary endeavors. It can be as simple as cultivating a garden, painting, writing memoirs, volunteering at a local charity, mentoring younger generations, or spending quality time with grandchildren. The key is to identify activities or relationships that bring you joy, challenge you, or allow you to contribute to something greater than yourself. Reflect on what excites you, what makes you feel valued, or what gives your days meaning. Perhaps it's learning a new skill, like playing an instrument, or rediscovering a long-neglected passion, like photography. Maybe it's helping a neighbor with errands, reading to children at the library, or organizing community events. Whatever it is, having a reason to engage with life each day is essential. My dear friends, we've just explored the 5 deadly habits after 60 that can quietly shorten lives and the simple changes you can make to live longer, healthier, and with purpose. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one key lesson you've learned from this video, and how will you put it into practice in your life? Maybe it's committing to a daily walk, scheduling that overdue health checkup, reconnecting with a friend, managing a chronic condition, or finding a new purpose that lights up your mornings. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your words could inspire someone else to make a life-changing choice. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips and stories to add life to your years. Stay healthy, stay strong, and keep shining your wisdom.